Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Divine Elemental. I'm going to do a collective tarot reading for you guys today. Tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. Just to let you guys know, as twin flames, if you're on a true twin flame journey, do not cord cut. And the reason I say that is because for twin flames, it doesn't work. Because we are spiritually connected in all our lifetimes. So if you cord cut, it will literally just reset the process for you. That's why you need to learn how to ground the energy and preserve and release the energies when it comes in. You can pray to detach, you can pray to move on and move forward, but you cannot cord cut as a twin flame at all. And the reason I'm bringing this up is on and off, I've thought about talking about this with you guys, but it just hasn't come up. And then I went to go check out somebody else's channel, and they were talking about their process and their journey and all that. And for some reason, I was guided right to the comment that talked about cord cutting for a twin flame. And yeah, it'll make your process 10 times worse, because you'll have to, like I said, go back to the basics and redo this. It's just going to be worse because you already started the process and you're just going to have to redo it all over again. So just keep that in mind, guys. Do not cord cut if you are a true twin flame. And I am not the only person that has said this. I've watched other videos that say it is impossible to cord cut. So I feel like it's very important for me to state this for you guys. All right, we have Ritual, which, by the way, was poking out when I took the deck out. God, Michael Spirit, what are we reading on today? Actually, let's pull that. God, Michael Spirit, what are we reading on today for the collective? What are we reading on today for the collective? Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. I can't ignore that Ritual did come out with the past life connection. I'm getting that some of you could be mediums, and someone that's passed away, I just heard grandma, is trying to communicate with you to help guide you on this journey. Love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. So some of you could be struggling with self-love. Could be because you care a lot about what people think of you. Because underneath this card was give 0 fucks. Release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. And guys, keep in mind that energy is fluid, so I could be talking about your person, but I mean you, and then vice versa. And this is past, present, and future energies. I do try to keep my readings as current as possible, but sometimes when the message needs to come out, it needs to come out for future. So just keep that in mind. That's why these readings are timeless. Let's get one more. What are we reading on today? What are we reading on today? Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with things we wanna say. Could have been so good together. Could have lived this dance forever. Alright, we have fuck being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and path. And then receive. You're being asked to be open to receive universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing, energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and to open up to them. We're going to take all of them, guys. By the way, that song I was just singing was Careless Whisper. But it wasn't the George Michael version. I think that's who sings it. It was I think his last name is Maynard, but it's Connor Maynard. I posted a song from him, but that's his version of it. He sings it very well. So maybe someone is realizing with that song coming through that even if you guys were friends with benefits, or a friend or a person that you guys were in a relationship with, they're realizing, like, how could I screw this up? Like, how did I let the best thing walk out of my life, is what I just heard. They could be having a rough night today, because that one part, tonight the music seems so loud, I wish that we could lose this crowd. So maybe there's a lot of influence around you guys. Yeah, fuck being nice. And I was getting that someone is caring a lot about what others think. Tonight the music seems so loud, I wish that we could lose this crowd. Baby, it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. Okay, so I don't usually pick up this much with the songs, but I feel like someone is walking away because they're afraid that they just keep hurting you. Like, it hurts them to hurt you. But I'm also getting that this person wishes that you guys could go off together alone. Not necessarily traveling, just like somewhere that you guys don't know people. To get to know each other. Someone wants to get to know you again. We have take a vacation. Oh, maybe it is traveling, guys. Time to take... Wait, no. Take time to escape all of your life's obligations to recharge yourself. So someone is needing a break, and we do keep picking up on a divine masculine or divine feminine that is working a lot. We have awakening underneath, a realization, shift, or discovery. Someone could have just endured a spiritual awakening or currently going through one. Rediscover yourself. Treat yourself, it says on the bag. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please other versions of you? So someone could be used to being different types of versions of themselves. Like, like the people that change their personality or what they like and who they're into and all this other shit because they're hanging out with a certain friend group, or, it could even be family. Let's see. Yeah. What are we reading on today? God, Michael, Spirit, what are we reading on today? Girl with a snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed, or use, enable boundaries. So there could be someone that is currently going through a spiritual awakening, but right now, the divine universe is asking you to hold firm on your boundaries. I just heard love bombing. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. When I was reading this, I pictured the Knight of Swords, so someone could want to rush towards you. I just heard drinking and looking at your photos, like send you a message. Someone could be smoking as well. Someone could have blonde curly hair, very sexy lips, a beautiful profile. I'm picturing someone by a window, and then the chair's right here, and someone's smoking with the window open. So it's like you can see her side. She's wearing black leggings and a black tank top, and she's smoking, but her knee is up, and then the other one is folded underneath. So it's like that. So her arm is chilling. Like her shoulders chilling, her elbows chilling on her knee that's up, and she's smoking. What else are we reading on today? The butterfly. Relationship evolving to next phase, healing the inner child growth. Someone could be a bit bitter that they have to go through, or angry that they have to go through this process of healing their inner child, because it is painful. Another thing I'm getting is someone is angry that they let you slip away. They feel like it's going to take so much more work to get you back than when they had you. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Someone is wanting to protect you, but they respect you. They feel like you're strong enough to take care of yourself. With the rose, I'm getting like beautiful, but with the thorns, but it doesn't change that they want to have their sword up to protect you. Just because you can handle it and you're resilient to make it through obstacles and come out like a butterfly, doesn't mean that they want the snakes coming towards you and trying to hurt you. Sorry, the incense is coming right to my face. Yeah, someone is needing to completely surrender, whether this is you or your person or both of you. Accept and surrender, like radical surrendering. Release expectations, be open to everything. Someone could be tested financially right now, is being tested financially. We have coffee cup in the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Which we did pick up on the friendship with that Careless Whisper song. We have mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. And I did say gaslighting, I believe. No, I said love bombing. But this is exactly it. Fuck being nice with the mask. Someone wears a mask every interaction that they encounter. They like adjust. I'm hearing shapeshifter. They adjust to the environment. Look, we have talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting message, arrive, text, call, email, hoovering. Someone really, really wants to talk to you. I just don't know if it's pure intentions, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yeah, maybe you guys should get a reading to see if this is going to be a legit offer. Because I feel like someone is going to come in gaslighting you, love bombing you, trying to make empty promises that they, in theory, they want to commit to, but they might not. So just be wary of that. Yeah, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting, hesitation. Let's get one more. This is a general collective reading, guys, so not all messages are for you. And maybe this is why this card is coming out, for you to get a personal reading. It doesn't have to be for me. I'm not even doing personal readings right now, so it's not like I'm advertising. But yeah, just find a reader you connect with and maybe get a reading. I will eventually do personal readings, guys. It's just right now, until this YouTube starts popping off a little bit more, I work so much with my other job, and I don't have time. I'm sorry. Addictions, codependent, obsession, possessive, controlling, has a block, restraint. So someone has an addiction. It could be codependency. It could be an addiction to you that's blocking them. It could be an actual addiction. I just heard antidepressants. But this addiction is blocking them from receiving their God-given gift, is what I just heard. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting again, perception, focusing out. Someone could know how to manipulate energy as well, I'm getting. and they'll draw you in to push back because they get scared. Sorry guys, I just had to take a sip of water. All right, God, Michael, Spirit, let's get some more. What does the collective need to know? I told you. Knight of Swords. Bruh. Thank you, God. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Spirit. The Devil. Yeah. Someone's being super impulsive. Honestly, with the Devil coming out with the Knight of Swords, I did say drinking too. So someone could drunk text you, drunk call you. I'm hearing that song, Drunk Text. I wish you would drunk text me at midnight. Forgot who sings it. Lucas Davis or something, or Davis Lucas. I don't know. If I remember, I'll link it in the comments. Or if you guys, if I forget to, you can always comment, you know, like, what's that song if you're interested, and then I'll look it up real quick and I'll comment it. Yeah, drinking, definitely. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Nine of Cups alone with the Devil is a heavy drinking energy for me. And then with the Ace of Cups, yeah, they start getting in their feelings. Now, keep in mind the Knight of Swords, it is the Knight of communication. It is impulsive communication, but it is backed up with feelings, guys. That's the thing a lot of people don't know with the Knight of Swords. It is backed up with feelings. But yeah, this person definitely is probably going to be drunk when they text you or they call you. So just be aware of that. And maybe that's why they had good intentions with communicating what they want to have happen in your relationship or your situation. But it's false pretenses, probably because they're intoxicated. I just heard they may not even remember that they called you. So just be wary of that. Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Something is coming to light, is what I just heard. There's a lot of waiting energy, though, right now. Four of Swords, the Hangman, Seven of Pentacles. They could realize that they kept you waiting a lot for a new beginning and an apology. This could be why they're being impulsive. It could have been because of work or another soulmate connection. It could have been because of fears. They're really heartbroken about this connection not being with you, keeping them up at night. All right, why the butterfly and the love your journey? What else do we need to know? This is a needed break, guys, in this spiritual awakening. The Sun with the Nine of Wands. Yeah. This Divine Masculine has had a really rough past, is what I heard. They're overcoming a lot of childhood wounding. A lot of things that held them back with this Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There could be a feminine energy connected to them. I just heard a mother that holds them back. They could be waking up to the fact that this is what's holding them back and they didn't realize it. This also could be like a wife or a husband, but it's a feminine energy. It's a more dominant feminine energy. Yeah, they could be waking up to the fact that someone is actually interfering in this connection and causing burdens and responsibilities to keep you two away from each other. They could be using religion too to keep you away from this person. This Divine Masculine is going to see the light, though. They're going to realize that they were in confusion because others were putting them in confusion. These addictions also could have been putting them in confusion. Not being able to clear their mind. Very foggy. Alright, what else? God, Michael, Spirit, what else? Like the music seems so loud. That Two of Cups wanted to come out, but it went back in. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person feels like you stand your ground, that you know your worth. Unless they come with a solid offer and an apology, that you guys are going to be at a standstill. There's not going to be any forward movement with you because you will fight against it. You have very firm boundaries, and they respect you for this, by the way. They respect you for knowing your worth. They know that you guys can have emotional fulfillment, love. They worry about whether or not you guys are going to struggle financially. But they're eager for new ideas, for you guys to bounce off new ideas. They feel like you guys could work well together and that you can make stuff happen. It's the fact of whether or not they want to wait to build this financial independence is what I'm hearing. I feel like this divine masculine is very angry with a home situation right now, but they're also angry with themselves on like how they treated you and how they were in the past. It's kind of like that post that I posted on the community tab about like Robert Downey Jr. He was a druggie, went to jail and all of this stuff, and then years later he ended up winning an award. And guys, don't come at me in the comments if I get this wrong in a sense. I don't know celebrities like that. I don't follow celebrities, so I don't know if in between he went to jail again, okay? But I'm just saying he changed his life for the better. You know, he got off drugs and he cleaned up his act and he was able to live a life that's, you know, thriving now. And it's that thing where this divine masculine is kind of punishing themselves from their past actions. I just heard it's because it's still their present actions. But if they keep dwelling on the past, they're never going to move forward. If they keep punishing themselves for what they did now, today, it doesn't even matter. But if they don't move on and move forward, then they're going to stay in this loop of, I can't do this, I can't come towards my person because I did this, that, and the other thing to them and everything else. So I feel like this divine masculine is kind of aggravated though, because I just got really aggravated when I was talking about that, and I don't know why. 246 was on the clock, 2246. Yeah, they could be very agitated. Maybe they're trying to get off any addictions that they're on, and they're at this frustrated point, very moody, because if you guys withdraw off of anything, it's a chemical imbalance that switches you off, and you get very angry, very moody, very temperamental. But divine feminines, you need to release expectations. If you guys are expecting this divine masculine to show up and you guys run off to the sunset, you need to release that, because some of you that have that expectation is going to be completely let down if this divine masculine shows up and says, hey, I just need a friend right now to help me get through this addiction. I just need someone right now to talk to, but I can't give you all of me. If you continue to have expectation on how your divine masculine is going to show up, you are going to be let down. Not to mention, you are putting a block up with the universe that you want it your way and not the divine's way, and the divine is going to work against that because that's not the plan. Okay? Remember, we picked up on a divine masculine that's wanting to get to know you again. The real you. You know, the version of you that has healed, that has changed. And if you don't feel like you've changed, if you don't feel like you're a totally different person, then you have work to do on yourself, guys. Because I'm telling you, you feel the change. When I first started this, I didn't understand, you know, when people would say, trust me, you'll understand the change. You'll feel the change. You'll feel like a completely different person. I'm like, man, that's impossible. I've been through so much shit. I've moved on, blah, blah, blah. But what I never did was heal. And when I healed, more and more of my true self, if you asked me 2 years ago, if you asked that version of Monica 2 years ago who this version was, I didn't think this version existed. I thought that was the real version. This version of me, I didn't think was possible, but I feel more like me than I ever have. We have the Nine of Cups coming out with the mask. Yeah, someone drinks to fit in, is what I'm hearing. I'm not saying that they're not addicted. I'm just saying that it definitely started with trying to be cool, which is sad, but people do it. Someone could also feel like the real version of them is them drinking, not knowing that that's a mask that they put on. They also could wonder if you'll like them if they're not a drinker. Maybe someone also feels like this drinking controls their anger, which is usually the opposite. But the Ten of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So there is an ending that's needing to occur with this. And I feel like this person may be doing it. Or this is the universe coming out. Wow, look at this. The Emperor poking out. Yeah, the Emperor with strength at that. And the Sun here. This Emperor could have been very, very prideful. Very prideful. Didn't want to be told what to do. Maybe didn't even want to take action for a new beginning with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah. I thought I saw the Empress poking out, but I guess not. Alright. What else do we have for the collective? Seven of Pentacles. I just heard where their life is going to head. So someone could be, someone needs to get a reading, like a future reading. Maybe on whether or not they should call someone or where their path is heading, their purpose. Ten of Cups, where their emotional fulfillment truly is going to be. Five of Swords. Yeah, I was going to say the Seven of Swords, but I feel like this conflict is deceptive. I feel like this Divine Masculine is making it more of an issue than it actually needs to be. They could be a bit of an overthinker. Yeah, they're fighting against this and they're feeling trapped, but I think it's because they're staying in victim mentality. Like, he or she is never going to want me. He or she is never going to want to have this beginning with me. And then what? I leave and start over somewhere and I lose everything. Yeah, the Tower. They're afraid of this. Also, this love call can come unexpectedly. Like literally right after someone has a reading done. This tarot reader, if this person gets a reading, because not everyone goes to tarot readers, guys, but this could be like talking to someone this Divine Masculine might be doing. This could also be for you as well. Because, guys, I tell you as Divine Feminines, don't reach out to your Divine Masculines. But if you feel called to it, not desperate, guys. Not missing them, not any of that. What I'm saying is being called to it. Then, yes, pick up the phone, call them. See what happens. If they don't answer, don't blow up their phone 15 million times. It means that they're not ready, you know? Like that brief moment in time, like a few days ago when I thought I was the Divine Masculine. I contemplated actually messaging my my Divine Masculine. Because I was like, well, shit, if I'm the Divine Masculine, then I'm going to fucking call her. You know, like, I'm not going to not do this. I'm over here talking about how the Divine Masculines, you know, man up and do this and that. 923 could be significant. So, I got a little too shit-faced. And, yeah, I decided that I thought I was the Divine Masculine, which I know I'm not, guys, so we're clear. I do know deep down I'm the Divine Feminine, but at that moment, I felt like I may have been. So, yeah, so, this tarot reader could say to this divine masculine that they need to start planting seeds, to start working their way up to having a connection with this person. I'm hearing like a soul purpose. Actually, let's see, out of curiosity, if this divine masculine was to go to a tarot reader, what would this tarot reader tell this divine masculine about the collective? Three of Cups. I'll put that here. Six of Cups. 10 of Swords, the Emperor. 7 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. What else would this tarot reader say to Strength, Emperor, 10 of Swords. I picked up the Death card, but what was left behind was the 5 of Swords. The Tower is under the Death card. I'm hearing you need to balance and make a decision. Figure out what you really want. But when I said figure out what you really want, this flipped over like the decision was already made. And underneath that is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like someone wants to give you their heart, like they know that your heart is with them. You're their emotional fulfillment, and it's time to close out this cycle. Get out of your head, move towards your soul purpose, take that leap of faith. I feel like this tarot reader would also tell this divine masculine that they've been undergoing a spiritual awakening without them knowing, probably. Some that are spiritually aware could know that. There has to be an ending to this conflict with the Death in the 5 of Swords. There has to be an ending to this conflict they created between you two. So something may have happened suddenly with you two that this divine masculine needs to make right. I feel like this world is closing out a cycle, is ending repetitive cycles with this 10 of Swords, honestly. I also feel like it's time to end a third-party situation. This divine masculine needs to gain the strength. Because you see, this is the Empress taming the beast. The beast is inside of the divine masculine. These addictions, this arrogance, this ego. And this tarot reader would tell this divine masculine that if it wasn't for this Empress energy, this emperor wouldn't be an emperor. He or she would still be a page. He or she would still be struggling with addictions and not think it's a problem. Would not better themselves. To not want to work on their finances to get better. To not want to put boundaries. To not feel a connection to God. I feel like this tarot reader would say to end a third-party situation and reconcile. This is another friendship card, guys. So 3 confirmations for friendship. So this very well could be a friend that is wanting to move on. Maybe you expressed your feelings to this friend and they shut it down and said that it would never happen, or that they didn't feel the same and you guys maybe drifted apart. Why addictions and receive? Someone could do drugs a lot or drink and then have sex with random people, like different types of people, because I got receive, like someone laying down and receiving. We have the High Priestess. Eight of Pentacles. If someone follows their intuition, King of Wands, gains the confidence, they would understand that they need to start working on this. Yeah, they're afraid. This is what they've been using to cope with the loss of you. They're having a hard time. They're fighting. They feel trapped in their mind. They don't think that they can do this. It's hard for them. Breaking this addiction is hard for them. They want to do it for you, but they have to do it for themselves. Yeah, healing. They're healing during this spiritual awakening. They feel like you're very healing. They feel like God is backing them up, though. That God called them out. They sometimes worry in the middle of like withdrawing, or whether or not that they should start this. Is like, what if they do this? What if they get clean and you don't want them? And they kind of use that as like a crutch, like an excuse not to fully commit to like a rehab or maybe AA or NA. So right now, this divine masculine needs to switch. The reason they're getting clean is for you, and switch it to they're getting clean for them. For it's the betterment of you, of them. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'm so sorry. They need to do it for themselves, is what I'm saying. If they do it for themselves, then they'll be able to do it every single day. It's okay to use you as like encouragement or motivation. I'm hearing that song for Motivation by Kelly Rowland. That could be significant for you guys, but they need to do it for themselves. Let's excuse me. I want to get messages and then advice. Sorry guys, I had to go in my bag and get the cards. Alright, God, Michael, Spirit, if nothing was holding back this divine masculine, you deserve better than me. Yeah, see, this is the problem. It's a lot of insecurity, and we pick this up a lot. But until the energy moves, guys, this is what we're going to keep picking up on. If nothing was holding back this divine masculine, what would they want to say? There is someone interfering in our relationship, which we did pick up on. There's a karmic energy attached to this divine masculine that constantly makes excuses and makes this divine masculine's life harder. I'm hearing financially. This karmic could be spending excessive amounts of money for no reason. So if this divine masculine is telling this karmic to stop spending money, where is all this money going? They may blow it off. They may like say, oh, it's no big deal, we'll be fine, that kind of thing. But it's to stop this divine masculine from progressing and to make them feel trapped. I check on you from afar. So they still care about you. They still watch you. We did get the sunglasses card too, which is that stalking card. I don't know what I want. Which again, we did pick up that they have to make a decision. But if they follow their heart, it's you. It's their mind that's playing tricks on them. Yeah, I'm hearing that Mario Winans song again. I don't wanna know if you're creeping, keep it on the low. They're almost terrified that you're moving on without them. And they may feel like you have someone else, or they think you do. I know in the comments you guys say that you're single, blah, blah, blah. It's not that you actually have someone else. It's that they believe that you do. That, or they know that you can have someone else that they feel is better than them. I did see 919 when I started singing the song. I gave into temptation. Yeah, exactly, guys. So this could have been a divine masculine that was doing good. They could have actually started like rehab or quitting their addiction, and something happened that triggered them back into temptation. I feel like I can't give you what you need. Yeah, so they self-sabotage because they feel like they're not good enough for you and that they can't give you what you need. And in turn, that's when they decide, you know what, if I keep screwing up, then God will never allow me to touch this divine feminine. So let me just continue screwing up. It's self-sabotage, and they need to heal, guys. But you can help them. You can send them loving energy. You can also help them by helping yourself. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. What you do for self, you do for twin. It's an energetic shifting. It's an energetic frequency. You guys share the same chakra system. Keep that in mind. Your heart chakra is the same as them. Your throat chakra, same as them. So if you unblock, you clear, you do your shadow work, you meditate 111, you connect to the divine, it helps them. They feel that energy. That's why there's some divine feminines that can see themselves moving on and being able to be with someone else and not hold on to it's only them. If it's not them, it's just hard to be without them, and it's hard to be with, like, as a divine feminine, we are the one in the dynamic that is able, 4141 on the clock, is able to move on, is able to actually have a relationship. And it's because energetically we do what we're supposed to do as divine feminines. And sometimes there is blocks, and maybe this is why you're being called to get a reading, because sometimes a reader can touch on something that you're not thinking of that could help you. What else? If nothing was holding back this divine masculine. If nothing was holding back this divine masculine. I feel terrible for hurting you. Yeah, I said that. This divine masculine feels horrible, feels terrible for hurting you. Hurting you hurts them. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of insecurity with this divine masculine. A lot of insecurity. Someone could have really dark hair, like black hair, black raven hair. I'm picturing a masculine with a beard. Like a smaller beard, though. I keep hearing like a 10-day growth. Like, I don't know, I guess cleaning it up after 10 days. So it's like really small but really light eyes. We have please forgive me. Actually, I think that was... Actually, I don't know. We'll just... You are always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Oh man, I just heard a song, but it left me so quickly. What was it? You're too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I do not know who sings that. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can leave it in the comments. It sounds like real old, though. Like, super old. Like, our grandmas and grandpas danced to it. 4411. Can't keep my eyes off of you. You're just so good to be true. Soulmate. Yeah, they feel a soul connection with you. I just heard soul tie. Let's get one more. If nothing was holding back this divine masculine. I'm also hearing that song. At last, my love has come along. I think that's, I know it's called At Last. My lonely days are over. It's so funny. I don't know who sings it. Again, guys, if you know, you can drop it in the comments. I'll pin your comment. We have I Am So Sorry. You know, I love that the soulmate came out, and then I said that they feel a soul connection, soul tied to you. And then that's the song that I channeled, because she says, and as my love has come along, my lonely days are over. So it's like this divine masculine knows that you guys are always together, that there is internal union, that they always feel you. Yep. And then we have You Are the Love of My Life. And I'm hearing that Justin Timberlake song, Mirrors. The ending of the video, it says, you are the love of my life. You are. That's the part I'm hearing. And then we have I Love You. There's just a lot of insecurities, and this is why it's important for this pause, guys. I know you guys don't like it if it's another 6 months or another 3 months or whatever, but you don't, the energy that I'm picking up is pretty heavy with this divine masculine. There is a lot of healing going on all at once. So just be aware of that. What are we going to end with, guys? I said advice, right? You know what? I want to do a lover's oracle for you. I've given you guys enough advice. Sometimes it's good to just hear good shit, right? You got to enjoy the journey. Love the journey. You can't just take it as all work, no play. All work, no happiness. You know, I was doing that. I was like bullet points. Like, I did this, okay, on to the next one. I did this, on to the next one. On, you know, and that's what I did in the beginning, 717 on the clock. And then I was like, wait, let me switch this up a little bit. Like, let me feel her in me, you know, like, that sounded more dirty than I expected it to be. No, I meant like within me, like to actually send my energy out, connect with her, meditate, you know, and it became such a beautiful, profound experience. I was like, oh my gosh. And that's what I'm saying. As divine feminines, we can get to that point where we do feel that inner union, that we don't need that external validation, you know, because I do. If I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling like I'm having a rough day, I know that I can call on my twin and connect with her energy, and it becomes so like she's in, I was just about to say she's on top of me, but she's right there with me, you know, and it gets pretty surreal. It gets pretty crazy. But yeah. Anyways, let's see what we got going. Some of you could also have a new person as well that is a soulmate, like a higher level soulmate. But that's not for everyone, guys. We have emotions. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh. Okay. This is the card. Her titties are showing out, but I can't show you. Emotions are natural and necessary, a necessary part of life, and they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Divine masculines, listen to this. You're letting your emotions run you. Do not allow your emotions to run you. When God, when your angels, when the universe was guiding you to follow your emotions, it wasn't to open the floodgates. It was to control and isolate the feeling that you were feeling, but also to find the beauty in it. Not the resentment, not to kick yourself in the ass for allowing your divine masculine or your divine feminine to walk away. It was never supposed to be that. You guys need to put your anger in check. Forgive yourself. It's okay that you feel embarrassed that you didn't know that this was happening. It was supposed to happen that way. You were supposed to be blocked, believe it or not. And I'm sorry if this triggers you, Divine Feminines, but you were supposed to be blocked to not see your Divine Feminine as an earth angel, as the true goddess that she is. Just like she or he was not meant for them to see you as this divine being. You know, we didn't find out as Divine Feminines until either during or right after, or a little bit after, actually. It's all different parts of the journey. You have to forgive yourself in order to move on and learn what you need to learn. Then we have trust right here. This is what I'm talking about, though, with inner union. And I'm glad that she's sitting on his lap, because that's why I almost said that, like sitting on top of me, because this is actually a lot of how I imagine my divine masculine. And I don't mean it in a sexual way. It's more of like a comfort. You see how they feel safe in each other, and like the divine light is surrounding them and intertwining? This is what I mean. This is a safety within you too that is unmatched, that you will always have, regardless of whether or not you move with a soulmate or anybody else. You will always have that, and that is okay. But you should be able to live with it, though. You should be able to be with someone and still, what's the word I'm looking for? You should be able to function, basically. If you can't function being in a relationship outside of your twin, then you are not in union with self. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. That's what I said, guys. Denial is going to kill you in this situation. You have to accept that you are on this twin flame journey. You have to accept that your twin is who God chose, and that is your twin. And you have to accept the things that you've done poorly, the things that has to happen and will happen. You have to accept it, and you have to trust. Do not create scenarios in your mind that you are not good enough, Divine Masculine. Do not create scenarios in your mind that once you're done healing, if you leave a karmic situation, that this Divine Feminine is no longer going to want to be with you. Just because she or he can be in a relationship with someone else because they are in true union with self does not mean that they do not prefer you. Okay, so do not be mistaken when I say that, because you guys have heard it in my previous older videos. I feel like twin flame unions is like the highest love of all, like the greatest love of all. I'm getting that Whitney Houston song, Greatest Love of All. But it doesn't mean that every twin is supposed to come together. So I don't want anybody to come at me in the comments either, because I don't want to hear it. This is my opinion. And I know not every single twin is meant to come into union, but some are. Strong twins that are meant to have a purpose, they definitely are. And then we have this beautiful, sensual card. This intimate card right here. This is the shit I miss. Passion. Yeah, see? I told you. This is why I have passion and pain tattooed on my ribs, guys. It's like super important for me. Physical touch is like my ultimate love language. If my words can't express correctly the way that I love you and the way that I feel for you, you will definitely feel it when I touch you. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So guys, be open and available. You know, your energy, your vibration is hiring more and more, and people are being more attracted to you. Embrace it. You know, even for me, there's like I was like digging my own hole in my last video where I was talking about there's some women that flirt with me, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not attracted to them, like attracted to them, that I don't want to flirt with them. But I kind of backpedaled that a little bit, but I'm gonna touch on it because it's the truth. Because even me, like a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. God is wanting you to feel that. Because remember, the receive card, what does it say, guys? Receiving universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. So when I say be open to energies, guys, it's because you have to teach yourself how to be okay with certain things. You have to, like I said in, I think it was 2 videos back, where I had a problem receiving compliments, and it would have been really hard for me if I didn't really dive into that and be okay with that going on this channel, because I would have been very awkward or blew it off if people would try to flirt with me online, or would give me, not even flirting, because I've always been a natural flirt, but it's the compliments, when people say, oh my gosh, you're the most accurate reader, it still bothers me a little bit, because I'm like, oh my gosh, but that's just an insecurity with me. I have to heal that, but that's why I say be available to energies coming into your life, okay? Don't, and I'm not saying if you start talking to someone, guys, 5555 on the clock, don't do it with the intention of, in a few months my divine masculine is going to come, so this is going to be over, so I'll just enjoy it while I can. No. That's not the way God works. That's not the way the universe works. You have to be open, involved, and invested in that, to actually take in that true energy. The bottom of the deck, and we're going to close this out, is this one. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. We have 2 ocean references here with Take a Vacation and now this right here. And then we have water with this awakening. So I feel like this divine masculine is really diving in deep when it comes to their emotions for you. And I think this is what's building up a whole bunch of insecurities, because we do have I love you over here. Look it, guys. Destiny is taking us down different paths right now. And then we have fights, arguments, conflicts. They're working through a lot of things. And guess what? As I say that, look, I want to work things out. 7:11 on the clock. Long distance. I find you incredibly attractive. So there might have been a long distance thing going, overseas or different state. But it could be distance, emotional communication distance. But they do miss you. And they want to tell you how much they love you. There's so much I want to tell you is on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, have faith, guys. Continue on your healing journey. Right now, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your twin is honestly let go of expectation. Stop holding on to this divine masculine so tightly. Stop holding on to, they're going to come. I feel it. Yeah, we all feel it, right? When we get to certain parts, even me. Even I feel it. Even I slip up, and I'm not perfect, guys, okay? But you have to learn how to check yourself. You have to learn that when you're feeling... Okay, here's the thing. This is the best advice I can ever give you. If you feel so deep down in your soul that your divine masculine is going to show up very, very quickly, detach. Do the complete opposite of that. Do not hold on to that energy. Detach from that energy. Let it be. Give it to God. If you sincerely feel like your divine masculine is going to express their emotions, they're going to show up, they're doing this, doing that, let go. Seriously, guys, that is the best advice I can give you, is let go. Focus on yourself. Take that time. If you know your divine masculine is going to show up, then take the time for you. Get ready. Get healthy. Go treat yourself for a spa. Take care of yourself before you have somebody else in your life where you're going to have to take care of them. Do the things that you've wanted to do. Take up a hobby before this divine masculine shows up. Do the things that you want to do. A part of the reason that I came to Florida is because, for one, I was really called to it. And 2, it was one of these things where it's okay, if my divine masculine shows up, I'm going to want to hang out with her. So I might as well do this shit now, right? And I know I debated whether or not I was going to stay or go. And, shit, it's probably going to be go, because I can't with this energy over here. But the thing is, that's it. If you feel like they are going to show up, that is when you should detach the most. That's the only way they will show up. If you cling on to them, they will not show up. Hit that like, subscribe, comment on this video if you like this content, guys. Peace.